What's up, YouTube? Another day, another dollar. Blessed, another day in paradise. So, what I'd like to talk about today is what is a social justice warrior and how to become a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior, somebody who fights for social justice, um, goes around, you know, what we know them as, what we see them as. They advocate for a bunch of left wing ideas um, and want to make a change in society. And I'm going to tell you how to become one. So, the way to become a social justice warrior is to become a professional hypocrite. You want to make changes in society, you want to tell people how to live and what people should do and all that, but then at your house, you don't do what you preach. You don't practice what you preach. So, to become a social justice warrior, what you need to do is become a hypocrite. You need to learn, do as I say, not as I do. And that's the problem with today's society. And actually, our goal is to stay away from that. So what we need to do is work on ourselves. We need to clean our own house before we can go and judge other people's houses and tell them how to live their lives and do what they got to do. And it's a control thing. It's a control thing. And it's wrong. And how to become it, yeah, it's just become a hypocrite. Learn how to talk about things that society faces and forget about your house. And with that comes a lot of chaos. There comes a lot of um, detriment to society because nobody's working on themselves, and a lot of hate comes about, a lot of anger, a lot of slander, a lot of judgment, and all of that. And what we need to do is stay away from social justice and become professional, humble fixers of our household. We need to we need to control our own lives. Like people, social justice warriors, what they'll do is this: they don't go to school at all, or they'll get in a debt and have the world try to fix their problem of their debt. Tell everybody else, pay for my debt because I clearly didn't want to go to school, or maybe I'm less fortunate because I didn't. Um, and you know what they always say? They always say that. Okay, they always say, "Oh, it's because I'm weak. I'm weak, so you need to help me. I'm gonna force you to help me. Let's get society to help me because I'm weak." That's what social justice warriors do. Instead of loving, instead of making people want to help you, they make people want to not help you. And we have that both in the right wing and left wing of politics, where people just don't want to fix their own home, but they want to force and impose their ideologies on other people. And so it's dangerous. It's dangerous. They want to do all these things and they're always right and everyone else is wrong. But there's a solution to it. And like I said, the solution is very simple. Become a humble person who works on your own house, works on your own things, and love everybody. And well, yeah, so want to be social justice or personal justice people because we affect ourselves that way. And there's something pretty cool. They say Gandhi said it, but I don't see any real quotes or any real sources that show that Gandhi said it. But we got to be the change we want to see in the world. And that's what it's all about. It's all about loving your enemy. Um, it's all about going out there and doing a change, becoming humble and helping the weak, helping the less fortunate. That's how you really become a social justice warrior because change begins from the inside. It starts with you washing your car, paying off your debts, um, not looking for excuses on your part. Because isn't that crazy how you say, "Oh, I have excuses for everything that I do wrong," but when it comes to the government or society, they point the finger and who cares if you're wrong? They really want to nail everybody. Isn't that so hypocritical to say, oh, I'm weak and all that, so you guys got to feed me and help me. But you're weak, you're lacking, so I'm just gonna come over here and force you and treat you wrong and all that. Isn't that so hypocritical to do that? Can you see where it's off? You gotta help me because I'm weak, but I don't gotta help you because you're weak. But instead, I just gotta hammer you down and really beat you up. So it's evil. It's evil. So let's not be that person though, because I've seen people on, yeah, so right and left wing. I've seen people out there that are like Obama. Obama's bad. He's the worst person in the world. I have a gun. There might be a war. These left wing people, they don't want to build a wall. They don't want to do this and that. Talking all this stuff that might be true. Who knows? Some of it might be true. Some of it might not be true. But then I see his habits and I see the way he is. My goodness, you're a social justice warrior. You're right here being a hypocrite. You're right here smoking like crazy, leaving your stuff all around the place, um, cussing like crazy. Just everybody's talking about you like so negatively. I don't even want to hear it, but it's happening. Um, then it's like, okay, so you're a social justice warrior. You probably don't want to hear that, but you are, because you're out here talking about how to make the whole world a better place. Yet you're right here leaving your trash for other people to clean up. You're right here cussing, calling people, putting people down, and doing all this bad stuff. And it's like, okay, you want to change society, but you're right here just crazy. So that's a social justice warrior. And what we need to do is not be that. We got to understand that imperfect people do need our love and respect, even though they're off. We need to be the bigger person. So doing that, we need to be humble. That's why we need to imitate Jesus Christ and what he did and love those people. I love people even if they're social justice warriors, even though they're complaining about the whole world. I just tell them, let's be the change that we want to see in the world. Let's not be social justice warriors, because every person has the potential to become this social justice warrior. Everybody has the potential to become greater, and it all starts with cleaning up your house, cleaning up your room, speaking to your loved ones, speaking to yourself, becoming a better person, edifying your own life, cleaning your car out, washing it, helping the less fortunate, and all of that speaks louder than any social justice warrior out there telling everybody else to clean up their act. Um, Having a beautiful thing. That's why God said to Noah, "Straighten out your home." That's why God tells us, and that's why we're supposed to just straighten out our homes. Because if everybody straightened out their homes, started from their house, then they start to straighten out, because this world is our home. We'll start to really care for our world. We'll have days where we all meet up and say, let's go clean out that river, or say, let's go help those homeless people over there, or I got so much money, I'm so grateful and all that. Let's go and help some people. And that's when the world will become a better place, rather than everybody yelling at everybody, making everybody more hateful and all that, and just stirring up chaos. It's very unnecessary. If it's like we keep seeing people walking by a piece of trash and telling them pick up that trash, everybody, and you're looking the whole time. Instead of you going up and picking up the trash, you're right there condemning people because they walked by it and didn't pick it up. But yeah, you were there every time everybody walked by, you didn't pick it up. So you are also to blame in that problem, rather than going out picking it up. And then everybody also, maybe they might see you, or maybe they might do it after. It happens a lot. But do it regardless of if people are there or not. And that's something I was taught from a young age. But anyways, with that being said, let's become personal justice warriors. Let's become the person that makes the world a better place for real. And I don't like to toot my own horn. I don't like to brag and all that about the things I do. And I'm not the perfect person. I'm not great and all that, but I try to clean my room often. I try to do the best I can do. I try to wash my car, keep my areas clean when I'm at work, clean up the warehouse. And that's the thing. I don't judge people when they're not when they're off on stuff. I do call them out. It's in the way I expect to be called out if I'm not doing my job right. But I'm not out here trying to force people to do better when I'm out here not perfect myself. So there's things that I do. I'm not gonna tell everybody because I don't think it's for the world to know, but it's such a beautiful thing. There's intrinsic value to doing good for society, and you get the blessings from it. So don't just do it because you will get the blessings, but just do it because that's how you really make the world a better place. So with that being said, let's not be social justice warriors. Let's really become personal justice warriors. Let's make that change. That being said, God bless, like and subscribe. Let's make this world a better place.